Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. It's the Ed August Astrology and Tarot Show.
Hello everybody out there. Here we are from the Phoenix area again, and I will say that there seems to be something wrong with the settings here. I don't know if it's me or if it's Blog Talk Radio, but I'm having a heck of a time getting on. But, yeah, would you get my cards for me? I'm on a different computer this morning because of this little problem. But don't worry, I will be able to get to all of your phone calls and do this properly. Let me see here. Well, I just wanted to say about the current astrology. The sun is in 12 degrees of Aquarius. The moon is chasing Mars right now. The moon is in 28 degrees of Pisces, and Mars is in 2 degrees of Aries. So it looks like about 4 or 5 hours from now, we're going to have a conjunction of the moon and Mars. So, you know, it brings up the passions. It brings up lots of activity. This is a day where it's going to be very hard for you to just stay put and, you know, twiddle your thumbs or watch TV or something. You're definitely want to go out and do something and make something happen. Mars entering Aries a few days ago is definitely the cause for a lot of activity. So this is going to be quite an interesting week ahead. You know, rather than talking, as I usually do, about some themes or other, let me look at a few people that have written in to my website. Let me see. I don't think I have done Evelyn yet. Evelyn, looking for a new job. The one I'm at is closing its location. They may relocate me or not. Will there be a severance package? Well, that is a good question. I wish I was having a severance package. Oh, no, if I had a severance package, I wouldn't be able to do this anymore. Let me see. Shuffling the cards. For Evelyn, will there be a severance package? I have enough calls right now that I'm able to just do the standard 3 cards, but very often the 3 cards is all that somebody needs. And let me see. Let's say near the top or where? Usually people say, okay, near the top. That's exactly what she wants. Okay, near the top. Here we go. Okay, we start off with the 10 of Pentacles. Evelyn, you work in a place where even though they're, I guess relocating, letting you go, it's one big happy family. Really, I see generations of people together. There's prosperity in that company. And the second card is the Ace of Cups. It's the card of love. The third card is the Lovers. Evelyn, you are truly loved. And this means that, to answer your question, yes, you will be getting a severance package. But I'm sorry that you have to go. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry that I have to go to my next call. Anyway, so you see, things are a little bit wacky here. Oh, that wasn't even a call. Okay, let's see who else I have here. Lori. Okay. I don't know if you need my birth date. I have no preference if you answer by astrology or cards. I live on a fixed income. I was supposed to get an inheritance, but it didn't happen. My question is, do you see an extra money or finances coming to me anytime soon? Hey, we could all ask that, couldn't we? I'm so sorry to hear that you did not get your inheritance. You know, there's some things that are just not fair. And you know what, Evelyn, there's a lot of rip-off artists out there. And the saddest thing is if the rip-off artist is a brother or a sister or some other relative. You know, try to be the executor next time. Whenever you can be an executor, you'll be much better off. And let me see what it says. I don't see that you asked where the cards should be cut. I'll cut them about 1/3 of the way down, and we'll see what happens here. Justice, karma. Whoa, okay, so you know what? Karma owes you. Karma actually owes you because you've been long suffering, and justice is soon going to be on your side. There may even be a chance that if you go to court, get a lawyer, that you can find out what happened to that money and why you didn't get your fair share. The second card is just as good or even better. It's a Two of Cups. two people making an agreement. Now, making an agreement could mean that fortune will smile on you. It could also be a very fertile and positive relationship coming to you. And the third card is the Four of Pentacles. It means hold on to your money. You will have money. Yes, you will, but hold on to it this time. But I'm suspecting that maybe if you go back to the source of your problems, which could be a woman because it's the Nine of Pentacles, there was a relative, an executor, someone involved in your estate who spent the money or took the money for their own gain. The star shows that you will have a bright idea how you can turn the tables. And the final card I'm going to pick for you is the Empress, and the Empress shows you will get what is coming to you if there's any money left at all. And you'll also have the satisfaction of proving that you were right and they are wrong. These words are just coming to me. I'm not sure how this is going to happen, but it looks to me like fortune will smile on you after all. So that's, I think, all the people that have written in to my website, www.edaugust.com. Now let me look for, now I've had terrible trouble with this switchboard or screen. I usually am able to do one phone call, and then everything starts spinning around and I can't get to the next phone call. If that happens, please stay on the line because I will be going and answer your questions by your area code that you're calling in from. But first, let me see if I can connect or not. The first call is from 780. They've been waiting quite a while. Hello,
hi there.
caller from 780. Oh, good. Thank you.
Hi.
I can hear you loud and clear. Hello. May I have your first name, please?
Yeah, it's Michelle.
Michelle, that's wonderful. And what can I answer for you today? Our time is short, so unfortunately we have to do, the 3 cards, sometimes 5 cards. We'll see. So what area are you most interested in? Or tell me your situation.
Oh, I'm just curious what's coming for career. I'm hoping that actually where I'm at will be long-term. It's just I never know because I'm a contractor.
Michelle, okay. An independent contractor is always good because then you can go somewhere else, right? I mean, you could conceivably if someone doesn't like it. So I've shuffled the cards for you, Michelle. And may I ask, where is that area code, 780? What
Alberta,
part of the country
Canada.
should I visualize? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Well, I've heard that it's just terrible times, what with the carbon tax and one thing and another up in Calgary. I have friends in Saskatchewan. They're doing better because Saskatchewan has not been hit with this crazy liberal politics. It's from Trudeau. I hate to get political, but I just know that you guys are hurting up there. Isn't that true?
It is very true. I was actually off for 6 months last year, which is the first in my whole life. So
6 months. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so where should I cut these cards? Where should I cut these cards? Third of the way down, halfway down, anything in particular?
Halfway down, please.
There it is. It came totally to their place. Okay. Well, first of all, please be happy for all the good things you have. The 10 of Cups is showing, and as you know, that's a happy family. That's a man or woman, a family, other family members. There's a house in the background, and it shows that you will be able to keep all of that because the next card is the Four of Wands. That shows a happy homecoming, success. I don't see these cards showing any kind of a move, and if you do move, it's going to be a long time coming because the third card is the Seven of Cups, where someone's looking at all the options, all the opportunities, getting all the information. Some changes could be good for you because, after all, some of these cups are golden, some of them have treasures and jewelry, but others are dangerous. They have snakes and dragons and stuff. So it's always good at home, no matter who the premier is or what the government is doing. I see that you have to put your family first. Now, are you a loner? Are you a single woman, or do you have some family?
I am a single woman, actually.
So when I say family and home, could that be perhaps one of your parents, or that you have other relatives that are living in the area? Or your relatives living someplace?
So actually all my family is down east in Ontario and Quebec, so I'm by myself out here.
in that case, in that case, I have to change the direction of the cards to say that home is where the heart is, The economy, from what I understand and intuiting in Ontario, is definitely better than Alberta. And so that explains the second card. The second card is a happy homecoming. That means, the Four of Wands are standing there like a gateway, and there's people in the distance that are waving to you and that really, want to see you again. So the third card would be you have to choose. You have to choose whether to stay there in a situation that's very volatile and confusing, or whether it's possible for you to move to Ontario, which of course is a little bit more expensive and whatnot. But maybe there's something you could do. I know, people that move to the Toronto area have a better chance of getting a job. I still think that's the case. But the devil is the details. The fourth card is the devil. It just means that something might come up that would prevent this from happening, and that might be the Two of Pentacles, where somebody's trying to balance the funds, balance the budget. Are you in shape to be able to travel? Do you have the financial wherewithal right now to try for something that's away from Alberta, since you don't have really roots in Alberta? Can you travel, or is it going to be tough?
No, and you know what? I've traveled for almost 10 years, so it's not an issue. Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
And the last card I'll pick is the Chariot, and the Chariot shows a winner, a person who's a valiant warrior. It looks like you in a chariot. The chariot is drawn by two sphinxes. One is white, one is black. It's a combination of everything that you need to attain success. It's there for you. It's there. So since you're okay with travel, since you have definite goals, and since your family is all in the Ontario area, I would say that really sounds like a winner. That sounds like something that would work for you. And with that, I hope that helps. And with that, I'm going to see whether I can get into another area code here. Thank you. Let me put you back on hold. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Now let's see if it works today. I'm going to area code 561. You've been waiting almost a half hour. Hello, 561. How are you today? Hello.
I guess could be better because I'm still not working, and I want to know what you see with that.
Oh, okay. When you say you're still not working, did you call before? Have we talked before?
No, not about that. No, what I'm saying is, I went to interview with this guy, and he sent me to. I met with this guy Lewis to interview. Lewis, and supposedly I'd get a second interview, but for Monday or Tuesday, and they didn't. So I guess it's back to the drawing board. I don't know. Maybe they selected somebody else. I know exactly to put me on hold like that. How would you feel? So I was wondering when things would pick up. Like how many short jobs will it? How many short jobs will it take till I get something longer?
Something longer, yes. Well, you're certainly not the only person in that situation. That's very common that they do that. Oh, we'll call you back, and then somehow somebody misses the ball, And there's so many applicants. There's so few positions. It is really difficult. It is truly difficult. Let me have your first name, please.
Stacy.
Stacy. And Stacy, where is the 561? What part of the country is that in? Please.
561. It's in the United States, South Florida.
South Florida. Love South Florida. Never been there, but it sure
looks
good in the wintertime.
It's very cold today.
Cold today. Yeah. I hear about cold. I had somebody from Palm Beach saying, it's very cold today. It's like 72 degrees or something like that. We should be so lucky. Okay.
No, it's more like it was in the 50s today.
Oh no, that's freezing time. God, you gotta wear your woolies for that. You gotta have something thick on, and not shorts either if it's in the 50s. My goodness. Okay, so I'm thinking about you in South Florida, and your question is about whether you'll need to keep doing these short-term jobs or whether something solid and long-term is coming. Where should I cut these cards? Near the top, the middle, near the bottom? Where do you see me cutting them? Hello? Hi, did I lose you? Holy Toledo, I think I lost her. What happened? Can't hear a thing. That's really odd. Hello, this is Ed. Are you
Hi,
the lady?
Blog Talk is having a problem today.
Blog Talk is. It really is, and I'm so sorry. But this is not the lady I was just talking to in South Florida, is it? No?
No.
Oh, you know what? She just called back. Let me just put you on hold for a second. I'm so sorry. I'm halfway through doing a reading for her now, so I'll be right back to you. Thank you. And let me see. That was 561. Hello, are you back?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello.
I got kicked off the line, but I didn't hear anything about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is Stacy.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Stacey. No, that's because, truly the system is acting very weird today, and I have a report in to Blog Talk Radio to see what they can tell me. Okay, so you said you want me to cut them near the top, or a third of the way down, or what?
Third.
Third of the way down it is. Okay, so we'll find out what is your job situation. Oh, looking and waiting. Oh, wow, you precious thing. It's the Two of Wands. You're looking out, you're wondering, you're worrying. And you know what? This is giving you a bad mood, a bad feeling, because the next card is the Queen of Swords, which to me equates with kind of the Queen of Spades. It's kind of like a woman who is really fed up and can be harsh sometimes, and you need to get some good answers. And I see help is coming because the Knight of Wands is the third card. The Knight of Wands is very definitely a very active, aggressive, and positive man of middle years, somewhere from 30 to 50, something like that, who would be able to help you. And I don't know who this guy is, but that's the one who's going to give you.
Is it the one that I just went to? Is it Tim? Is he going to help me?
The next card is the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups shows complete happiness. Yes, and I shuffled these cards 3 or 4 times. I'm getting some of the same cards again. So that's followed again by the Four of Wands. That shows, yes, go and take the advice that he gives you. Let him try to work you into a nice long-term job. Try to keep as positive of an attitude. Be just as sunny and bright and sweet as you possibly can.
But what happened to these people? I know. What happened to these people? Yeah, what happened to this client that was supposed to call me? I think they probably selected somebody else.
The client impetuously, that's the Knight of Swords, rushing in, making a very swift choice, went with somebody else because I see someone crossing the river. Six of Swords. Somebody's making them go on a trip, or now either he left town on a trip, or he impulsively hired someone else that was simply in the right place at the right time with slightly better luck right now than you had when you hired him.
Yeah, but do you know when I'll be getting some work in, when I'll be at least working,
Well, that depends on Tim, doesn't it? You know what? That depends on Tim. You will get a new job offer, Page of Wands, that shows something new and possibly in a field that's slightly different from what you've been doing, and just go with it. Just go with his recommendations. I see that this is going to work out much better for you. But the Queen of Swords is so negative that almost if there was a job, she wouldn't get it because she's kind of a sourpuss. So you have to be really sweet and really positive and very
I was. And, you see, they told me. Yeah, they told him that they really liked me. The client said, "Oh, we really liked her. We were so impressed, and they wanted me to meet with the owner for an interview." So I didn't hear anything, and it was supposed to be Monday or Tuesday. But I've been up.
One last remark, and then I've got to go, and that is, can you call back and say, I was told that I would get a call to meet with the owner, blah, 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 and I must not have gotten that call, or maybe things got misplaced, whatever. Go ahead and fight for that job. You want that job? Fight for it. And then if you don't get that result that you want, then go with Tim, and Tim will help you. I've got to rush. Thanks very much for your call, dear.
Okay, thanks.
Now, let's see, that takes us back to 980. Or does it take us back to, yes, she's been on the longest. Hello, 980. How are you? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, we're on the air. What's your first name?
Hi, my name is Brittany. How are you?
Brittany. You know, it's a beautiful day here. It's sunny and bright, and I hope it's that way all across the country. And Brittany, what can I do for you today in the 980? What's going on?
Okay, I'm living in South Carolina. I was wondering, for his career, like, what do you see? I did went on an interview on Friday, so I'm trying to wait to see if they're going to call back this week. So I'm hoping that I would get it because it would help me. So when I move or whatever, it would be a big help because I plan on moving to Chicago with my significant other.
Oh, that's wonderful. And Chicago it's going to be. And so if you know that you're moving to Chicago with your significant other, what is it that you're waiting to find out right now? You need to find what?
Right.
How he's doing in Chicago? Or?
No. As of right now, I went for an interview on Friday, and that means
Locally?
if I get that job that means if I get, like where I'm at, that means if I get that job, I can always transfer over. So when I do move to Chicago, I won't have to worry about, looking for another job. Like I already have a job, I'll be already,
Let me give you some advice right off the top of my head. This will work out for you very well if you do not tell the people that that are interviewing you that you're planning on moving to Chicago in a month or two, a few months or whatever.
Oh no,
because
no.
You must not tell them that. You must not tell them that. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I picked the cards. I went right into the middle of the deck actually, and I found the Four of Wands. Definitely shows a happy homecoming. It definitely shows you and your significant other possibly living together. Are you planning to live with him? Because that looks like you're going to be, that looks like it's going to be some happiness there. Does either of you have children?
No. He's been talking about having kids or whatever. So,
well, that's very sweet. If the guy is actually talking about having kids, wow, isn't that great? That means that if you want to, you can definitely be with him. He's a very, he's very good. He's very good at what he does. He's, and I think that you already know that he's good. That he's good in every way, every sense of the word. And I think you're going to be very satisfied and very happy with him. And let me see, let me pick one other card. Just keep positive. Keep as positive as you can about the whole experience. Keep looking beautiful, Go out there, and this is going to manifest. It's going to happen. What I can't tell you right now is if it'll happen right away or not. Let me see. The world. Well, you have to keep at it. Make a few phone calls. Page of Swords, yes, you will have a new start. I believe at that company that you've interviewed with, I believe that company will hire you. My dear, thank you so much for your call. We'll talk again, okay? Okay, let me know. Thanks now.
Okay.
And let's see. Someone just called in. It's the 443. Are you there? Hello.
Yeah, you forgot to pick me up.
I just realized you've been on just for a short time, so that means that you had to call back in. I am so sorry. What's your first name, please?
No, you forgot to pick me back up.
Come again?
You forgot to pick me back up after the girl called back in from Florida.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so.
Well. Let me ask a question for you because we're short on time. What can I answer for you?
When do you see me retiring from this current job?
When do I see you retiring from this current job? All righty, that's great. And I don't know if I got your name. If I actually got your name, can you give me that again,
Kathy.
please? Kathy with a K. Okay. Let's see here.
K-A-T-I-E.
Well, my goodness, I got a 50% deal there. It's got to be one or the other, C or K. So where do you see me cutting these cards, Kathy?
In the middle.
In the middle it is. That is a favorite place where people ask. Or that. You know what? In all the excitement, I forgot what your question was.
When you see you retiring from this current job?
Oh, yes. Okay. The moon shows worries and concerns. Retirement is kind of not really what you want. I mean, if I saw a really happiness card, a really happy card, it'd be, oh man, you can't wait to get out of there, blah, blah, blah. But the moon shows that there's still some possibilities, some difficulties if you retire now. I don't see you retiring right now. You just will not choose to do that unless somebody forces you to, which I don't see happening either. The Queen of Cups thinks long and hard. You think long and hard as you're gazing into this golden cup as to whether you want to stay or go. Then the third card is the Nine of Cups, where a person is sitting there smiling, happy. They've got these 9 cups almost of gold that are around them. So what that tells me is that when you feel, only when you feel that you're going to be able to survive and live well on your retirement benefits is the time when you will choose. You will choose to make this move. If you're feeling any reason such as health or I don't know if health is of any concern, or if you just want to relax and get out of there, then yes, of course you can cut off your job at any time you want. It's the Ace of Swords, which shows that is a possibility. If you do, you may want to move from where you're living. You may want to travel, or you may want to visit friends or something. But really, the Moon card, being the very first card, shows that you need to consider long and hard whether you're really ready to retire. Would you like to keep working a while longer?
Probably another year or so.
Another year or so. Well, that's perfect. So you've got it planned out pretty well. That shows the Queen of Cups has been thinking about it. You have been thinking about this for a while. And financially, if there's no burdens, if it does not cause you any burdens to make this retirement, then yes, you will. But it all depends on you and whether you can get along on maybe, 75% or whatever of what you're making, while you're working. I hope somebody can help you with that too. All right, thank you so much. Talk to you again. You're so welcome.
Bye-bye.
And folks, I'm going to do one quick reading. It's just told me 90 seconds, 60 seconds. Boy, they're being tight. This is Saturn for you. Saturn always causes delays and stuff. Judgment, the Judgment card. Okay. Things with men will get better for you. Things with career, there will be some. You have to be very careful about career. The ones I haven't spoken with, because the Fool card comes up following Judgment. I am so sorry. I wasn't trying to do this, but it just looks like we don't have time to get into all these calls. Look at www.edaugusts.com and go down to the question form. Send me a question, and I will either write you an email or call you if you wish. All righty, that's my promise to you. www.edaugusts, just like the month with an S on the end, .com. 10 seconds. I got to go to my exit music. Love you all. I'll be back here on Friday, same time, and also Thursday night at 9 o'clock Mountain Time. Uh-oh. Oh, no. See you soon.